I'm not going to use that. Okay, so there's people ladies saying here that girls like talking so much, but for me this is well-known information. Okay, thank you very much for that. So linguistically, they like listening and they like speaking. They like talking, they like listening, they like speaking. Okay, and this is actually the easy part for us. Because actually this is what we do. We want them to speak, we want them to read. This is the usual thing. Okay? Now let's move to what those students really like. We've got learner type linguistic is good at reading, writing, okay, and they like stories. Reading, writing, they like stories. But it's very hard to believe that there is an English course without reading exercises, okay, and writing exercises, right? Every course contains that, and this is no different. Okay, this course also focuses, okay, like John the board, it focuses on that. Okay, stories, especially stories. This is what I like. I saw a course without mentioning names, okay, for some other companies, and this course was based on stories, only on stories, from the very beginning to the very end. Yeah, this strategy is amazing, but it's going to be boring, repetitive. Seriously, they don't like to be sitting all the time listening to stories. They need to move. And the beauty of this course that is not focusing on only one type. It's trying to please everybody. So when you open like module 1 or unit 1, you find a story. Now this story is not over, like when you read it, okay, it's like it's a story about space or something like that, okay. This is my Rocky, and this is my road with Robbie. Nice to meet you. It's time to go, Kerry. What's happening? I don't know. I'm scared. The Hi Professor Fix. Haha! Okay, whatever. So this is the story here. Okay, it's interesting somehow, and it ends at some point that makes, you know, like the students eager to know what is coming. And you find it in every module. Like when you finish this one, and you move to the coming module, you'll find the rest of the story, okay, which makes it seem like, I don't want to miss this class, especially, okay, if you are very good at telling stories. And you're doing things and you're moving, you're using your body language in that class, okay, but of course you're not telling a story, okay, like reading from, you know, like a scientific book. Okay? Of course you don't do that. Okay? Like you use your body language and your voice, your tone of voice, you change it so that you sound as much interesting as you can. Okay? So this is part of this course. Learn best by saying, hearing, and seeing words. Okay? Activities, memory games, trivia, quizzes, stories. Trivia, quizzes, stories. Trivia is very close to the word trivial. Okay? Trivial is something that is unimportant. Okay? Exactly. But of course we don't mean unimportant, we mean light things. Okay? Light and simple things. Okay? Logical, mathematical students. Students who tend to think. And actually, this kind of students, they like very, very, very much, okay, or they tend to be, inshallah, in the future, mathematicians, scientists, okay, they like numbers, okay, they like calculations. You have to in your classes. You can't help it. You have those kinds of students in your classes. And also, it is your job to make them happy. It's a difficult job somehow. Okay, but it's nice for people who like it. Okay, teaching is amazing, I believe so. Okay, so logical, mathematical students, those like, you know, like challenging exercises, especially about thinking. Okay, getting results. You know, like looking at things and coming out with results through comparing. Okay, now I'll show you a very interesting exercise for those kinds of students here in the book, which is on page 9 here. Okay? You've got an exercise here that it's about language, it's about English, but actually when you look at it, you feel that you're looking at a mathematics book. Okay? Why? Because you've got a chart, and they need to read that down here, and then spell a chart with numbers, and make some comparison between these two rocks and these two rockets. Okay? these exercises, the way they are designed, okay, is not for luck. Okay? Paul A. Davis, when he designed that, he wanted to address this kind of students he has in classes. Okay? He wanted them to be happy, so he exerted lots of efforts in order to design exercises like this, which is actually exercises for logical and mathematical students are not easy to be designed. Okay? But inside every module, you find something, okay, touching those students, making them happy. This is very, very important. And it will make your class very lively. It will make it a living course. Why? Because you're different. Every day you're different. The strategy that you use on the first day is different from the strategies you're using tomorrow. Okay? So you're not using just one style that is very boring. Okay, that will start. This is not me, but that is good because I will come up. Okay, so it's going to make your class interesting. We always say that if your class, okay, is moving under one term, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. Students tend to sleep because you are using one strategy in your class. Huh?
Actually, most these days,
we make it whatever. So the problem is more serious. Okay, so we need to be different in our classes. Okay, and of course, you know, like, we need to love what we're doing. But this is the most important thing, because I believe in a very interesting saying that. Okay, if you want to be very successful, you do what you love, and you find someone to pay for it. Right? This is very, very amazing. We'll be lucky in this case, right? You do what you love, and you get someone to give you money for that. Okay, what's better than this? Okay, now let's move to another kind of students, or no, not another kind, sorry. Let's talk about that in some details. Logical, mathematical. Is good at solving puzzles. So these are the kinds of exercises you need to provide for these. Okay, and sometimes they take time, okay, in designing. So but like you need to be prepared at home. You cannot come up inside the class. Sometimes it's difficult to come up with an exercise inside the class for those kinds of students. So this is why it's very helpful to have a book helping you with this. Okay, so you don't need to do it yourself at home. Patterns, reasoning, and logic. Like which is bigger? Okay, what is supposed to be here? What is supposed to be there? Okay, now learn by asking questions, categorizing, and working with patterns, activities, puzzles, and problem solving. Puzzles and problem solving. Okay, now. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.